over there? That'd be great.
Thank you.
What about you, sir? Do you have an ID on you?
I do have an ID, but I'm just curious as to why you need my ID.
Can you hand us your ID for us real quick? That'd be great.
But I'm asking why, that's all. I'm just asking why. I'm just asking why.
To make sure we verify who you are. So can you hand that officer your ID? That'd be awesome. Thank you, ma'am.
Being a passenger in the car is the same as walking down the street. Unless you're suspected of committing a crime, under no circumstances do you have to produce or show ID.
Is this information on here correct?
Why do I need to hand you my ID,
We're
sir?
just trying to verify who everybody is in the car.
Okay, but am I being detained?
We're doing a traffic stop right now, so yeah, you're not free to go.
Okay, but why do I have to give you my ID?
We're trying to determine who's all in the vehicle.
For what are we being detained though? What's the traffic stop for? The violation?
I'm not the one that pulled you over. This cruiser did.
As a passenger, you're not being detained. The driver is. And any cop who would tell you is can't be trusted. So say and do nothing. The stop has nothing to do with you.
Well, can you find out? I'm not.
You're not the driver, so it's none of your concern, really.
Yes, the cop just said it. Nothing to do with you, which means no ID.
Correct. But I don't understand why I have to give you my ID. I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, but you've been here.
Do you know what the traffic violation was?
Well, it was, I guess you guys were, something about you guys were blocking the street a while ago or something. Blocking the street or something like that.
Where?
Was it Broad and High, probably?
I have no idea.
In this car?
This car right here is what they called out, so, to be honest with you. So,
When?
see what's going on. I'm coming up. These guys are initiating it. I'm just coming up as support.
Okay.
But I've met her before. She pulled up for me in a red van one day. She almost hit me too.
What? What? I don't know if I heard that right. I'm gonna have to play that back.
Okay.
But I've met her before. She pulled up for me in a red van one day. She almost hit me too.
The fact that he says it on camera leads one to believe this stop may be retaliatory.
I remember that. When we was over there, I walked over. Remember me now?
Never been in an accident.
Instead of pretending this stop may be legit, this cop can't hide his emotion in the feeling of "we finally got you" moment.
Your license is good?
Yeah.
Why would you pull off on me over there? If you had a good license.
Honestly,
You almost hit me and everything just to get away from a traffic ticket, parking ticket.
Sir, I don't know what you're talking about. I apologize.
Man, I'm not even, I accept your apology. I ain't taking it personal. It was a crazy night. It was like back in what, June, July? We were all down here and there was a lot going on.
I really don't remember.
But, you know. Everybody was yelling, pull off, like we were going to do something to you. And actually, we was going to tell you if you didn't move, we was going to give you a parking ticket. You just took off. Rolled the window up, took off.
Let's face it, humans talk too much. And in an encounter, someone will always talk too much. So let it be the cops. They just might expose the truth.
What did the officer say to you when they came up on the car? Or were they just talking to the passenger? Did the officer say something when he came up on the car?
Right here?
Yeah, just now. Yeah.
They just asked for all our IDs and I asked if we were being detained and they said for a traffic stop and that's it.
Okay.
Ohio, you might want to try updating your ID to an Ohio ID since this is your place of residency.
I totally get it. I've been meaning to. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. Especially with everything going on and registering to vote and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Just make sure we have the correct numbers with everywhere.
Got it.
Okay?
Thank you
All right.
so much.
Yep.
Did we give her back to her? Do we have her information?
All right. I just was making sure, man, that you got your ID. You got your ID back, correct? Okay. All right. You guys are free to go. Thank you for your cooperation. You guys have a good evening, okay?
Thank you.
Sir, you
Thank
have
you.
a good night. All right.
Thank
Thank you.
Remember, everything you say and do can be used against you. This rings true for cops too. Cops are nothing more than game bangers with badges. And if you make an enemy of them, they will retaliate. So not if, but when you do become their enemy, make it worth it. Remember, no crime, no ID. And sure, it will piss a few of them off in your travels. But you know what they say, 2 tears in a bucket, you decide. Until the next one, much love, blessings, peace, always respect.